Are you well? Yeah? And I know what you're thinking, and you're fucking right, I should explain myself. I met a beautiful woman. Lots of great stories start that way. She told me fairly early on her ideal man was Johnny Depp, and I quickly accepted I may not be able to be her Hollywood heartthrob millionaire, but I can develop some serious drink and drug problems, let myself go and smack her across the kitchen. I didn't fucking do it. So I thought I'd try and write some topical jokes for you, so I'd stop talking about myself, but it's difficult to do without touching on paedophilia. Oh, wow. R. Kelly's back in court. Did you see? Someone handed in another tape of him statutorily raping a minor. Terrible news. At least we know he's going to jail, and we'll finally get some new music. It will be the remix to Conviction. Did anyone see the Michael Jackson documentary? Yeah? I didn't. I didn't need to. I knew it would bring renewed meaning to PYT, Beat It, and Human Nature, and all of those things would be really, really bad. Oh God, it's got to be hard to be a paedophile cardinal in the Catholic Church at the moment, because they are getting some seriously mixed messages. On the one hand, the public has finally taken a stand, and we're like, that shit is not funny. But the establishment, whole other ball game. You've got the head of GCHQ recommending cardinals for jobs who've covered up child sex abuse. You've got the Australian Prime Minister recommending cardinals who've committed child sex abuse, recommending them for jobs. You've also got the Pope refusing the resignations of cardinals who've committed child sex abuse. And for the first time in history, he's not letting Catholics kiss his ring. But the case in point, the worst of all, was the Australian Cardinal Pell. Do you see him? Oh yeah, Cardinal Pell. So Cardinal Pell was defended by a colleague for having consensual vanilla sex with a 15-year-old boy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's more revealing, the fact that abstinent cardinals have a scale of how spicy sex can get, or that sex between a 15-year-old boy and a priest is merely vanilla to them. Right? Like, how bad does it get, right? What's 3 chilies to Cardinal Pell? Does he just roofies an altar boy, pop him over the font, bugger him within an inch of his life, let him get his breath back and waterboard him with the blood of Christ, pull out, paint pentagons on his prepubescent backside in spunk, and then not even have the common fucking decency to go to confession? It's fucked though, but that's not like that mental image. Sorry, that's not the scariest thing. The scariest thing is the Catholic Church's cultural influence. How long until Ben and Jerry's release a Catholic child sex abuse flavoured ice cream? Chunks of shame and guilt. The saddest thing for me, guys, is that for a couple of years now, I refer to myself as vanilla in the bedroom, and I cannot fucking do that anymore. It's just... You can't do that. Case in point, I woke up in bed the other day next to a beautiful lady, and she turned to me and she said, "Will you tidy up later?" And I was like, fucking, yeah, sure. When I do my other shit, I'll get around to it. She was like, "Excuse me? What the hell do you think I just said?" And I was like, "You said tidy up." And she said, "I said tie me up." I froze, obviously, because, you know, a natural prerequisite of that is sexy times, and I can do that. Unfortunately, what I can't do is tie knots, because I didn't go to Scouts. I did some research on the internet, it was fine, don't worry about it. The internet's weird though, right? Have you guys noticed that people you used to know on social media, whose social media profiles are emblazoned with St. George's flags and bullshit like that, they'll defend pit bulls when one mauls a baby to death, or they uncover a fighting ring, like, "If you raise a dog bad, be a bad dog. But if you raise a dog good, be a good dog." And then they will just call all Muslims fucking scum. Riddle me that. But my nan's the same. For those of you who don't know her, which would be kind of fucking weird, my nan is the Geordie Darth Vader, so she's... "Hello, son, how are you doing today?" Yeah, I'm good, thanks, man. But I speak to my nan every day like it's a fucking public service, as you should too, because I can't meditate, I can't do mindfulness, I can't do any of that shit. I need all of my advice to begin.
Well, son, when you leave school at 12 to go and work in the rope factory.
And then I need it to end.
Well, have you still got both your arms and both your legs? Well, you're doing all right then.
Now, I don't know why they needed rope on the Death Star, but I do know that first world problems don't compare to intergalactic war crimes. My nan got pissed off with me recently, real pissed off. She heard from someone else that I had a new girlfriend. Not impressed when you talk to her every day, and she said to me, son,
how is it that you've told your useless father and you've not told me?
fair enough, Nan. Here's the issue. You're more racist than she is mixed race, but I still feel like we're going to have a problem.
I'm not racist, son. In fact, I've never met one I didn't like. I just think we've got far, far too many of them.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. That right there, that's the fucking problem. My problem is the two people I speak to most are my nan and my drug dealer. And I'm not sure if it's just weed-induced paranoia, but I'm beginning to think the two have much more in common than we first realised. They still use the imperial system. They're often late and forgetful, and they twitch curtains a bit too much for my liking. They exchange cash via handshakes, and then put it in plastic bags and store it under mattresses upstairs. They think that they have fantastic life advice to give you, but really all you want from them is the shit that they give you that your parents don't want you to have. And for the most part, they're late. Copy there like, oh, actually, Charlie, that one didn't land for me. My granny was renowned for her punctuality. And to you guys, I say, yeah, it was late. Fuck you, grow up. I was quite nervous about this routine, not because I'm nervous about offending paedophiles or racists, or the fact that I didn't say allegedly. I was just nervous that, liberal Brighton audience it might go a bit awry. But I spoke to my nan, I told her I was nervous, and she said,
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
And don't worry, I spoke to my drug dealer and he was like, yeah, that's cool, man, that shit's fucking hilarious. Thank you very much, I've had a wonderful time.